Bridget, you wanted to see me? I think we should talk. You want to know what's going on with me and Ridge? Eric told me what happened up at the cabin. Look, I know that I have let you down in the past. And I know that I've made some terrible mistakes. But I did my best. You know that. Why are you bringing this up now? Because whatever problems we have, or whatever terrible mistakes I've made, I am still your mother. And I'm telling you, Bridget, this infatuation with Ridge can't go on. For your sake, and for the family's, it has to stop. Right now.
I have heard it all. All right? I've had more babies paraded in front of me than a department store Santa. Go ahead, damn it, and tell me that, damn it, no. Nicky Payne is my son.
Nicky is not your son. And I thank God for it.
Mr. Maroney.
Oh, yes.
I have the phone number you wanted.
Ah, thank you, Shirley, thank you. Yes, indeed. Thank you very much.
I just hope that Eric can forgive his children.
Still a little surprised he decided to confide in you.
He was in shock when he showed up here, darling. He needed someone to talk to. He was just too overwhelmed.
But you don't know the whole story. I can't believe your magical advice would be for him to forgive Forrester.
You're too close to this, Nicky. You work with Ridge, you're friends with Bridget. I can't expect you to be objective.
And you can be? The guy has played Bridget against his fiancée, mother against daughter. You just don't do that.
Dad? I was worried about you.
Spent the night at the beach house.
I'm gonna call Bridget. She's gonna want to know you're okay.
I already saw Bridget.
When?
Just now. I was just at her apartment just now.
You two have a good talk?
Yeah, we did. Now I want to talk to you. Well, I look at you here in this office and I see that with all of Maroney Industries' resources and with your intelligence, you can accomplish just about anything you set out to do. And yet you've chosen a path that's going to cause your family unhappiness and pain, and I don't know why. Why are you doing this?
Look, Dad, I don't want to hurt you any more than I already have. But if we're going to get into this again...
Well, Rich, I just want to understand.
I can see you're still very angry about this.
I can't find an excuse for what you're doing. And when I saw you and Bridget together, when I saw you touching her, kissing her like that, it's just going to tear our family apart, Ridge.
You still consider me a part of this family?
What's left of it, yeah. If you still want to be.
Of course I do. Dad, why don't you just go ahead and ask me whatever you want to ask? I can't guarantee you're going to like what I say, but as always, I'm going to be completely honest with you.
All right. There is one thing I couldn't bring myself to ask Bridget, but how far has this gone? I mean, I saw you kissing.
That's it. That's it. This isn't about lust or desire. My relationship with Bridget, it's very different than that.
So you've grown to depend on each other.
She and I have been through one hell of a lot this last while.
Yeah, I know. Ridge, she's an incredible girl. And there's no question that she loves you. She loves your kids. And with everything the two of you have gone through together, you've grown very, very close, and there is nothing inappropriate about that. But the way Massimo looks at her and the way he has manipulated you to look at her, that is absolutely wrong.
Is that why you called me here? To ask me to just stop my feelings for Ridge and the kids?
Just hear me out.
I know what you're gonna say.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry I didn't give you a better life. I'm sorry if I exposed you to too many of my problems. I know I had a very tumultuous romantic life, and Stephanie was probably right. I could have protected you more from that. And I don't blame you if you're still angry with me about Deacon. But Bridget, you're not a vindictive person.
No. And I'm not being vindictive now.
But you're upset, and I'm worried about what it is doing to you, or to all of us.
I talked to Dad, Mom. He's okay.
Honey, he does not support this relationship. He loves you, and he wants you to be happy. And this is not the way to be happy. Not for you, not for Ridge, or his children, or this entire family. Now you have to see that. You just have to.
I'm telling you, Ridge Forrester is ruining these women's lives.
Eric didn't say much about Brooke.
That's because she's not his responsibility. Bridget is his daughter.
Yes. And he's very, very worried about her.
Well, as well he should be. Forrester's completely messed this girl's head up.
Well, according to Eric, he had more than a little help.
Well, he sure the heck didn't need it. It's as though this guy's a pro. He's been messing around with Brooke on and off for years. He finally proposes to her. They get to the altar, and she finds out he's been messing with the daughter.
Must have been awfully hard for her to walk away from something she wanted so much.
Well, after all's said and done, he still wants to go through with the marriage. Can you believe that?
Oh, excuse me, darling. It might be Lauren. Hello?
Jacqueline, this is Massimo Moroni. I'd like to see you.
This isn't a good time.
Well, I've reserved a table for two at Cafe Russe. I'm going there now.
Yeah, well, That's intriguing, but I'm not interested.
Okay, well, I'll be waiting for you. In case you change your mind.
Goodbye. Nikki? You all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. Listen, I'm running a little late. I gotta check in with the Admiral at the office.
Nikki? Don't make trouble with Ridge Forrester, all right? Massimo has given you a tremendous opportunity. Don't jeopardize it.
Ma, I'm a big boy. I know when not to cross the line. Just can't say the same for Forrester.
So you want me to back away from Ridge because you're concerned about my happiness?
Honey, I know I said some things to you that must have hurt you very badly. But that's because I was hurt too. And if I lashed out at you, it was only because I was feeling
Threatened?
betrayed. I know that wasn't your intention. It's just that your friendship with Ridge got a little bit out of control for a few moments. But you have to realize that's all it was.
Have you talked to Ridge?
I'm talking to you as your mother. Bridget, you are an extraordinary young woman. And you have more compassion and integrity than anybody in this entire family. What you've done for Ridge and his children, for me and your father over these years, that's just the kind of person that you are. And I can see why Ridge became so close to you. But anything more than that is wrong. And deep down, you know that. That is why you are going to have to end this. For your sake, Bridget. You will have to put an end to this.
Dad, this relationship that Bridget and I have, I wouldn't necessarily call it romantic. But if you're worried about it escalating to whatever, you don't have to worry.
But you haven't made any plans for your immediate future.
Have you? With you and Mother?
That's over.
Over? What do you mean it's over? Just like that?
Ridge, in my heart, you will always be my son, but our connection, part of our bond, has been taken away from us forever. And your mother's responsible for that.
So what? You're just never going to forgive her?
She lied to me, Ridge, about the one thing that she knew was most important to me in my life. My family. And so that's going to be my focus now. All of you. But most especially you and Bridget. The situation with the two of you has to be resolved.
I agree.
Good. Let me help you. You know, this whole situation is not just you, Ridge. It's Massimo. He has manipulated and confused you just as much as he has Bridget. And he's turned your whole life inside out. I can help you get through it, okay? I've always been there for you. And I'm still here for you. I'm still here for you now.
Thanks, Dad.
Oh, Father Nicky. After all these years, he wants to see me.
Jacqueline. Oh, you decided to come after all.
I must admit, my curiosity had got the better of me.
I'm delighted. Could I get you a drink before we sit down? Perhaps a glass of champagne.
I think you'd better order a bottle of the finest. We're gonna need it.
You've got so much to look forward to in life. Your studies, your friends, and you're so young, Bridget. I don't want you to miss out on anything, especially on love. And I know you're going to find that love. But you're not going to find it with Ridge. 'Cause that's not what you're looking for. That's not what you deserve. You're going to meet somebody someday. Somebody your own age. And you're going to be happier than you ever dreamed of. I know it's going to happen for you, baby. I just hope it's going to be easier for you than it was for me.
Is that all you have to say to me?
That's it. Okay. Bridget, don't you have something you want to say to me?
No. Oh. Actually, I do have something to say to you.
Hey, Forrester. Oh, that's right. I guess I can't call you that anymore, can I?
What are you talking about?
Well, from what I hear, Maroney suits you better.
Look, I don't really want to talk about any of this right now because I'm very, very busy.
Oh, I know. You have been a busy man, haven't you? Getting that ego of yours stroked. But you kind of like that, don't you? You know how many times I've been around the world, Forrester, and I have never seen anything like this. Brooke, Bridget, mother, daughter. I mean, let's face it, you really put them through it. I thought it'd be a good idea if we talked about it.
Really?